Miles Bridges is leading the Charlotte Hornets in points per game with averages of 19.6 points, 7.2 rebounds, 3.6 assists on 47% from the field, 31% from three, and 76% from the free throw line, while leading the Charlotte Hornets to tremendous success. And in my opinion, Bridges is the most underrated star in the entire NBA. Miles Bridges came into this season as a pretty good player, as last season he was averaging 12.7 points per game, but he was pretty much a highlights guy. But now this season, he is averaging the most points per game of his career by far, 7 points more than last season, which is a crazy incline, and he's definitely a top candidate for most improved player of the year. He's a top 10 small forward in the NBA now, and I wouldn't even be surprised if Miles Bridges made the NBA All-Star team this season. He's been at the forefront of the Hornets' success, leading them to a 23-20 record as they are the 7th seed in the Eastern Conference. He's mostly a dunker, but don't let that fool you. He can also knock the ball down from three, and he will break your ankles. And what really sticks out to me about Miles Bridges is that his stats are great, but he's also an incredible highlight maker. I mean, I always have notifications saying watch Miles Bridges on NBA YouTube. He's one of the most fun players in the NBA to watch, and that brings me to my next point. He's really fun to watch because LaMelo Ball plays with him, and he gives Bridges so many great opportunities and assists. But just because LaMelo is on the same team as Bridges doesn't mean that that's the only reason why Bridges is good. In many articles, people said that Miles Bridges worked his butt off to become one of the best players in the NBA last summer, and in the offseason he was sometimes working 10 hours a day and putting up 2-a-days while getting in tons of workouts in the gym. So that's another main reason why Miles Bridges has led the Hornets to so much success, and also why he has become one of the most underrated stars in the NBA. I've already mentioned Bridges' offense as legendary, but his defense is great too, as he averages 1 block and 1 steal per game consistently. But another thing that really sticks out to me about Miles Bridges is that he is not injury prone. He has played all 41 games this season for the Charlotte Hornets and has not missed 1 game this season. And because of that, it seems promising that he will be a great player down the line because he has not been getting injured early on in his career, and that usually pertains when a player is not injured early in their career, they do not get injured late in their career either. Bridges' efficiency is also through the roof. He has a true shooting percentage of 56%, which is actually really good for an NBA star because most NBA stars have true shooting percentages of 50%, but Miles Bridges is 6% over average. So that is really, really good and efficient. But it also might be because most of the shots Miles Bridges attempts are from within inside the paint. But all jokes aside, Miles Bridges is one of the best players in the NBA right now. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Click subscribe, turn notifications on, like, share, comment, all the good stuff. And as always, I'm your boy Hyper Hooper Basketball, and we're out.